please introduce your name and you're here. What kind of rank? That's first.
I'm Professor Lorenzo Pacinic from Italy, Associate Professor in Political Philosophy and Geopolitics, and I will be a panelist in the second panel of the day of the forum.
So first question, how much do you know about the Myanmar? Politics or economics or whatever?
This is something curious because in Europe in general and in Italy, pretty nobody knows about Myanmar. I've started to study it after an invitation of the government a couple of years ago through the Myanmar embassy in Italy. And actually there are no material in Italian to provide studying about that. So we suggested to have a collaboration to start over translating in Italian materials from Myanmar. And I discovered a very interesting word. As political philosopher, one of the main topics that really attracted me is that in Myanmar, as a civilization with thousands of years, you didn't need to develop any modern political ideologies because Buddhism has been used as the base for all the political system since the beginning for centuries, and still nowadays is still valid. And this is a unique form in the world. It's something that it's like you didn't suffer the secularization of modernity, as happened, for example, in Europe, where in the last 4 centuries we lost completely the power of the traditional religions, and we needed to perform new kind of political system based on new political ideologies that are fallen one by one, and now we are again in a confusion where a part of people are trying to set again a kind of spiritual life and a spiritual based politics, but there are no the point of reference, and on the other side a kind of atheism that is increasing the difficulties that are happening in the global west because of globalism and because of the decadence of values.
So how do you see the present situation of this country?
It's a very interesting question because, let me say, you are one step forward to us. Because Myanmar, it's a country that it's free. And you have the chance to choose by yourself which future do you want. But it's something that is not happening in Europe. For example, Italy, it's a country that after World War II, it's still military invaded by Americans. And everything in politics and economics is set following the instruction of Washington. So we don't know what is freedom actually, and you do. And you are deciding to follow a multipolar new shaping of the world, but it's something that we cannot do. So here we see how really the global south is inverting the structure, the so-called hierarchy that we had until today. And that's a great example for us, let me say, because you have in front of you a prosperous future, and you are deciding to participate to this process of prosperity, of benefits, of stability and of peace. That is that word that has said many panelists this morning is completely forgotten in Europe, completely in the whole West. And you have now this chance that is, in my opinion, one of the biggest goals that you are achieving.
So the last question is, what will be the challenges for this country?
I think that, as your Prime Minister said, one of the first most important is to give a new educational system. That's very important because you need to form now the leaders of the future. Leaders of the future for all the sections of the society. That means if you want to have a prosperous multipolar future, you absolutely need to start with a new educational programs where to improve this multipolar view, to teach the people how to think and how to pragmatically realize the peace, not only as an idea, but as a value coming from your own civilization, focusing on your identity and not following the attractions of the West. This is, I think, one of the main and first step that your purpose that you are following, and I wish you prosperity and success for this.
Do you want to say that the arrangement of our Prime Minister is the best one?
I mean, it was. I really loved it. You know, we have a very important difference, let me say, between our leaders. Here, the leader is answering to the will of people. In the West, leaders are answering to the will of globalist elites. And they don't have connection with people. They don't listen to the will of people. They are not expression of the democratical system that should be representative. And so this effect is concretely available to the check of the people every day. And that's it.
So do you have anything to say, even if I don't ask you?
What to say? What to say? Glory to Myanmar, to your prosperous, as a blessing to your prosperous countries, because I'm sure that many Western countries will listen to your example and will start to think which kind of future do they want to shape. And this question must be imperative for all those civilizations, all those countries that now are in front of a bivium, to fall or to arise again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.